Hello? 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 I need this picture on my phone. One moment. Okay. Yes. Very good. Alright, hello folks. I don't know if anyone's in here yet. I have one viewer. Hello, one viewer. Welcome. Happy Saturday night. We're going to be painting. We're going to be working on this golf painting tonight. So what am I going to do next, I think? Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I want to just put a little bit of variation in this, like there's grass or something back there, and then I'm going to pretty much cover it all up with tree trunks, things like that. I think this brush will be good for this. Not very detailed stuff, it's way in the background. Barely gonna see this, so not too worried about it. This looks amazing, must be a gift for a really good friend. What's up, Eugene? How are you, my friend? How's it going? Are you at a con or something? I saw on the social meds that you were. If so, how's it going? This is a gift for my stepfather, actually. He's having a surprise birthday party, and I'm not going to be able to be there. So, but I would consider him a really good friend. Yeah, he's a great guy. A loved one, if you will. And thank you. I've actually, you know, my mom and I kind of came up with this idea since I wouldn't be able to be there. And I was a little like, okay, I'll try to bust something out real quick, and I've actually really enjoyed making this. It's got a lot of elements that I enjoy, so. Saw someone cosplaying as Bob Ross the other day and thought of you. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, were you seeing this cosplay at the event that you're at? Okay. Again, I don't want to go too crazy with the details here. So. Lots of great costumes here. I'm flying back tomorrow late. Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm at Phoenix Fan Fusion, Family Phoenix Comic Con. That's awesome, dude. Were you doing like a panel or anything like that? Weeble, here come the Weebles and the Wobblers from their Mario Kart party. Thanks for the raid, man. What's up, Hungry? Red Ox. Things are getting dangerous. Oh my god. Things are getting very, very dangerous over here. Who won? I need to know who won the big Mario match. Because, come on, we have to know who the big winner was. Hey, John Drew, what's going on, man? How are you, pal? John, our chess games are getting very intense, wouldn't you say? This one. Gonna bring this tree all the way down. You don't see this one's trunk, but the next one you kind of do, so I'll have to add some more to that. Thank you, Hungry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I won every race. Weagle won every single race. I did so many panels. Nice. Busiest con ever for me. That's awesome, man. It's been fun, aside from me having a cold while doing this. Why is it that every time people do these conventions, they are sick? Like, they're just like breeding grounds or something. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm happy that you were so busy. How did the panels go? I'm sure they went awesome, dude. That is really awesome. I won. Valkyrie is correct. Yep, kept running out of ideas. Purple cats? Oh, you thought they were eggplants? Yeah, hey Jane. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the raid, guys. Thanks for all coming in. Con pox. Yeah. I can't hang around due to lack of sleep, but the painting looks cool. Thank you so much. I know you were up really late for yourself last night, right? So go get some sleep. Thank you for popping in. Have a great night. Get some rest. I'll be putting pictures of this up on Twitter, so I have to get this done. I want to have this shipped out by Thursday, so that's why I'm doing this tonight. Well, I put the poll out, but I didn't even check the poll, but it was winning. Pretty sure it was going to win. Megan heard you say that I won every race, and her response was, "You're funny." Nice. Oh, it sucks. Sorry, Eugene. I call it crud. Minus the illness. Yeah, it does sound awesome. Alright, so that one's that, and then there's also this guy. I mean, this doesn't really matter. I just want to make sure that it's kind of making sense. Put a little stem in there. What's going on here? I put the reference photo in the bottom right so you guys can see. It's a little small, but it's an actual, well, obviously it's an actual hole. This is actually a course. Is Sir HC here? Because he's the golfer. I want to talk to him about this. It's a golf course in Connecticut, and my stepdad used to belong there and play there a lot. I played there a lot too when I was a kid with them. So this is the 7th hole. if you're interested. Alright, so which... so a lot of that is seen. I'm gonna put another little tree in here. Happy little tree over here. The indication of a tree. Just a couple trees, what the hell? Doesn't really matter. What's really gonna matter is I want to put these trunks in here. That's gonna make it look cool, I think. Okay, so this is a trunk. He left for the night. Sir HC, man, I was gonna say, I really respect that dude's sleep discipline. I really need to learn from him, clearly. So this trunk comes straight down here. Like, every time I actually get to bed early-ish, and then I wake up and I do stuff, I'm like, God, this feels great. I want to do this all the time. And then the night comes, and I'm like, ooh, let me paint till 4 in the morning, or play Nintendo, you know? It's not good. Alright, so that's gonna overlap. I'm gonna have to do that later. Just one more time. Right, Hungry? I'm at this last level. Just one more time. It's okay. I can do it. Alright, let's put some trunks in. Might go see Detective Pikachu later if I get some more work done. Later? Tonight? What do you mean? Hyped for Godzilla, that'll be the next movie. There's another Godzilla movie? With movies, I'm like, I think I'm like Hungry. Hungry and I are in the same boat. I like don't know what's going on. Should get some more sleep too. Well, I mean, having a kid, I'm sure makes it way more difficult, right? Like, I have no excuse. Like, that's what makes it so hard. Like, I'm just here. I have to be my own sleep policeman, and I'm terrible at it. Even though I know every day, like, every day I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm like, tonight, going to sleep early. Swear to God. Nope. Never happens, dude. The night's just so much more... That's the time when I get, like, my creative juices flowing more. So it's very hard to resist it. Oh, right. You're out west, so that's... Okay. Got you. He's in Phoenix, for Christ's sake. I used to do that when I worked swing night shift, but man, since having kids, I just crash out early. I was up at 6 this morning, though. Yeah. I'm trying to summon Sir HC from beyond the stream. I need, like, to channel him. Yeah, I got you, yeah. Thank you, Red Ox, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You've fallen asleep to a stream so many times. in your desk chair. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've watched streams where I'm like, I can't keep my eyes open, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. But then some other idea comes. I'm like, oh, but I could do this before bed real quick, and then before I know it, I'm like, why am I still up? I told myself, go to sleep. Just doesn't work, dude. I'm weak. Yeah, I was saying earlier, before you guys came in, that this is a gift from my stepfather. He's having a surprise birthday party that I cannot make. So my mom and I kind of just brainstormed about what I could do, and she was like, why don't you paint him something? I was like, all right. And he's a big golfer, obviously. And this is from a course that he used to play a lot in Connecticut. So I'm gonna have it shipped down. His birthday's the 9th, June 9th. But he's having the party. I think the party's the 8th, so I gotta get this down there. So thus, yeah, when we talked about it, I was like, yeah, okay, I can paint him something maybe. But then like, I started this and I was like, this is really fun. Like, I'm really having a good time with this. I'm getting to use a lot of the techniques that I've learned from that guy I keep talking about. His name's Michael James Smith. If you guys ever want to see an amazing artist, go on his YouTube channel. It's freaking awesome. He's so good. He just put one up that, like, they look like photographs. It's so crazy how good he is. Alright, so that's basically an idea of that. I dragged a new friend over to the halls of Battle Kid yesterday. Nice. He streamed the first part. Beat our friend the Lotus Blossom. Amazing. Which streamer? On Twitch or? Thank you, Weeble, and thank you, Megan. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Randomizer races do it for me. Get so sleepy. With just the randomizer? I wonder why. That's interesting. Alright, there are a couple more. Alright, so this tree looks like... Alright, I gotta put another... like, what do you call it? What do you call these? Trunk? It's gonna be just somewhere around here. Doesn't really matter where it's gonna end. This is all gonna be pretty black. It's fine. There's just a couple random trunks back here. There's one really thick one here. What's up, Pico? How are you, man? Faux shiz, brah. I think he will love it, yeah. I think he's gonna be psyched. It is a nice gift idea. Yeah, it's especially because they moved, you know, down to Florida, and they've been down there for like several years now. I don't think they missed the weather or anything like that. It's kind of why they went down there. But he spent many years playing at this course, so I think he'll like it. So Luke found him quite a while back, and we found his Twitch about 3 months ago. DGR Dave. He's got what I would consider a really big channel. Does mostly Mario Maker. Okay. More rap battle, dude. That was so much fun. I was dying last night. I was laughing so freaking hard. The Quiplash is the best game. I mean, I really liked the rap battles. Like, the freaking bad casting where Rosie O'Donnell was Frodo. Dude, I was laughing for like 10 minutes about that. I couldn't stop laughing about it. It was freaking hilarious. He played about 2 hours of Mario Maker first and then popped in Battle Kid. Nice. The random races for Zelda can be 2 to 3 hours. But those are such like soothing things to hear while you're trying to sleep, though, I find, you know? So I don't really mind that. Okay, there are a bunch of other... Wait. There are a bunch of other stems over here. Dude, it was hilarious. I loved that. That was the second like party stream I got in on last night. I love those, dude. Those freaking crack me up. Oh my god. Yeah, I love a good like game night with like board games with friends. Those are so fun. I don't even know what this is over here, but is that a... I'm not sure what that is, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to be covered up mostly anyway. It's a little too bright. Let's cool that down a little bit, shall we? So essentially bringing it back to the color that it was originally. That's painting for you. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, with Jackbox. Yeah, exactly. That's so cool. Yeah, at first, when I first saw you guys playing that, I was like, I'm not going to be able to play this. I don't know how to do it, but it's really easy. Sam Jackson as Frodo had me in stitches too. Yes, Golem deserved to die. I know, he burns in the fires of Mount Doom. That's why I couldn't find his Battle Kid video. Got it now? Okay. You should, Pico. Whoever does that, I'm in. I will do that. It's so much fun. Love it. Alright. Alright, whatever. This is gonna be totally just kind of randomness here, but again, shouldn't really matter. I do have a very exciting stream announcement to make. This coming Wednesday, I will be streaming as usual, but it's my buddy's birthday. And if you guys watched me actually play Battle Kid 2, I think it was, he popped in. He's my buddy. His name was Sad Guy with Glasses, which is very fitting. He's a great guy. It's his birthday. So we were gonna hang out anyway, and I was like, well, it's a Wednesday. I'm like, you wanna do like a stream? And he was like, sure. So, he and my other buddy, actually it was the same three guys who all just hung out and played Cuphead. I've been talking about that too. They're gonna come by and we're gonna do my first pals stream. So I will not be alone. So it'll be me and two of my buddies. And I don't know what we're gonna play, but it's gonna be a good time. Come on by and say happy birthday to my pal. Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of shadow back there. It's digital. Nice. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm just gonna put the camera farther back so you can see all of us on the couch, and we're just gonna go crazy. You're playing Cuphead right now? Nice. Yeah, but both of them have Switches, so they'll bring it. My buddy has Cuphead, he might bring that. We might start off just doing like co-op Nintendo stuff for a little while. The night is just up in the air. I don't know what we'll do, but it's gonna be fun. So hopefully you guys can come by and have a good old time, you know? Have ourselves a time. Alright, so I'm gonna go back over now and start cleaning up this line right here. So it's kind of like a hill behind the green. So this is the green. You know. Okay. What do I need? I need this guy. Yo! When's the group stream? Wednesday night, sir. Wednesday night. We'll try to do it earlier because I know you're on at 10. Probably like by 8 latest, but I'll try to do it even earlier because I like streaming early on Wednesdays now. So 7:30, 8 latest, we'll be starting up. That guy had like no trouble with the Lotus boss. I hate him. What was the game we were playing last night with the rap battles? You'd have to ask Sir, but I think it was just jukebox.tv, and then it's the rap battles there, and then Quiplash was another game we were playing. There's just a bunch of games in that. So I'm just matching the green here. Oops, that's too bright. Shit. Jackpox Party 5. Okay, gotta run. Talk to you later. Have a good. Take it easy, Pico. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have yourself a wonderful night. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna make a little bit of undulation, shall we say? I feel like this should maybe be a little lower. I think it should. Alright, I'm gonna bring change of idea. This hill is not this high. Yeah, I hope so, Eugene. It should be interesting, yeah. They're very funny guys. We like just freaking have a ball when we hang out playing games. Like, we crack each other up. Like, yeah, that cup had a couple, like, was that last month? We were freaking dying. It was so much fun. A little like darkness in here. Okay. Keyglyph, very funny. Very funny. Hello, welcome. How you doing? Nice to see you. Alright, so now take this green. Comes up a little bit over here. Down. Alright, that's better, I think. I'll bring a trunk down for that guy. Okay, now I'm gonna... Can I do this? It's like a lot of shadow and shade back here. Thank you so much, Key. Thank you. Thank you. Did you block it out or at all or anything? Yes. So what I do, if I'm gonna try to be really accurate, is I'll make a grid. So I make, you know, halvesies, and then I'll also do like thirds around the canvas just with lines, and then I'll do the same with the picture, so that way I can like reference where certain things should be, more or less. It's not perfect, but yeah, that's what I do to kind of get it where it should be. So yeah, it's not just, I don't just go up and just do it. Like, that would be probably really tricky to do. What do I need? Where's my guy? There's my guy. Yes, her HC, what's up? Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the party thing, jukebox thing. People were questioning it, or questioning how to do it and such. But wasn't there something else that we were wanting him to show up about? I mean, it's always nice to have you anyway, pal. How you doing? Oh, and also, yeah, you're the golfer. I wanted to talk to you about golf. So that's always fun. So okay, so this trunk has to come down. So yeah, again, Keyglyph, congrats on the rap battle demolition. She freaking laid the hammer down on me. Can you recite your last rap for everyone, Keyglyph? Because that was painful for me. Painful. I think my robot like went to the like fetal position in the street. That was so funny. What is that thing? I don't know what that is. Some sort of bush or something back there. I don't know. Ooh, a little Nemo music? Heck yeah, baby. Yeah, I played a lot of golf growing up through my 20s. It's a beautiful game. It's a fun game. And I think I was telling Sir HC, like, growing up playing golf, like, I think gave me a huge appreciation of nature. I loved just being out, walking among the trees and playing golf, you know? It's been great. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay. So where am I here? What am I doing? Around here it gets a little muddy. I'm gonna use this guy. Got a cutout run, excellent golf work. Hey Deviant, and ciao Deviant. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging. I did not wreck you several times. I think I got you once maybe, and then you had the mic drop at the end of the night. It was so good. I actually like covered my face and just like walked away from the computer. Like, damn. I disappear in people all the time. A friend of mine was doing more pixel streaming to a small audience and I went over there to support. When was he doing that? I followed that dude and I put notifications on, but I don't know when you did. I didn't see. Everyone, yeah, until you got the hang of it, and then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna insult everyone. Although you didn't really, you kept it pretty clean. Golf is hard, yeah. Frisbee golf? When I was in my early teens, I had an uncle who ran a paper route. During the summers, when he got done with the route, he would pick my brother and I up, take us out golfing early in the morning. We did it 3 to 4 times a week, and it instilled my love of the sport. That's awesome. Topsy-turvy. Singing on the way to the washroom. Someone clipped the final battle rap? They did? Can you link that here, please? I want to watch it again. Wally had some serious mic drops, and Deviant was awesome too. Yeah, I was not keeping it so clean either, Valkyrie, so it's okay. Alright, what am I doing? I'm doing here. Yeah, please put that link in right now for that clip, please. Everyone who missed that has to see that now. A lot of the stuff just blends together, so it's a little tricky to figure out what is what with all these trees, but it's okay. Guess it really doesn't matter too much. There's like this dark line back there. Okay, that works. Just do that. Alright. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed. Dude, I had such a good time. Jane got robbed. Still mad about the Ultimate Force though. Yeah. That was like placating, I guess you might call it. I didn't vote for it. Yeah, absolutely. And anytime you do those, I'm there. Those are so much fun. I was dying, dude. I said before, the Rosie O'Donnell as Frodo, I was still cracking up over that, like, much later on. So funny. My God. There is this little bit of very bright green. I just want to nail in there. And then right here, like super bright. Super bright, bro. That works. And then there's this incredibly bright spot. One little nugget of brightness right there. Whatever. Topsy-turvy. There are 10 other games. Dude, I can't imagine something better than Quiplash. I love that game. I bought packs 3 and 5 in Zerfall. Gifted me 4. Nice. Hey, Musty Hobbit! What's up, man? How are you, sir? What is the story? Alright, I have so many things that I want to do here. I need to bring this trunk down. Because it goes a little like that. Okay. Tell you what. Let's do this real quick here. The end of this tree comes over. Too much paint. Just gonna add some leaves coming out over here. I haven't really done much with this tree yet. Here was, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna watch the clip right now, guys. Look how that's me, the other robot, and I'm just like shrinking down. I have to watch that again. Oh my god. No! Oh, no.
Listen, I'm unmuted.
Shut up! Shut up! Alright, never mind. Am I back now? Man, the Twitch app... Does anyone else feel this way? The Twitch app is really... strange. Are we back? Can you guys... Hello? Hopefully... Hello? Hi. Alright. Hopefully I'll start seeing it, because now your chat is just gone, so I hate how that happens. What was I saying? Okay, I need to, work on this tree. Okay, it leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, you're here, okay. It might also be using a Kindle. But it's the same on my phone, too, like... I didn't use the Twitch apps for anything but watching things. Is the hole from a course local to you? No, it's in up in Connecticut. Yeah, it's a course that my stepdad belonged to for many, many years. And then when my mom got remarried to him, like, I got in on the membership, which was awesome, because I was probably like 19 or 20, and I was still playing. So it was awesome. It was a beautiful course, so I got to play there all the time, which is awesome. Yeah, it's called Ellington Ridge. It's in Ellington, Connecticut, which is a suburb of Hartford. So yeah, there's that information for you. I'm shittier than a composite cable. So good. Keyglyph, you murdered me. Alright, I know I'm all over the place. Which you guys probably don't even care about, so... Alright, the bottom of this tree is really dark. Let's get this darker. Like, super dark. Super dark, bro. Yeah, Sir HC, you've been around, like, what, like the Missouri area, St. Louis area, like, your whole life, pretty much? I imagine they have a lot of good golf courses around there. It's just like black, man. It's so dark here. Looks like this actually comes down here too. So did you live in Hartford then, I assume? We lived in Manchester at the time, if you know the area. They're all suburb of Hartford. I grew up in a really small town called Tolland, which is like 20 minutes from Hartford or so, and it's about 20 minutes from the Massachusetts line. Stop with the clip? What? Dude, the clip was marvelous. Let me just set the record straight and say that 1, I use lots of composite cables, and 2, I love Garth. I understand. I totally do. I knew you just had to use what you had to use to take me down, and I respect that. I really do. It's okay. Be littered with asterisks. I don't really think that. I totally love that, yeah. Do you ever go to Michael's Arts and Crafts in Avon? No, but Michael's like the chain Michael's? Because I have a Michael's here in New York that I go to quite a bit. And Avon, I know where Avon is. Anything goes in rap battle, he'd understand. Little Nemo, yes, Musty, yes. You got that. Probably playing. I can't hear it, but you guys were just talking about one of the tunes from it, so. Metro St. Louis area, quite a good few courses. We lost a lot during the suburb extended. I would think. Unsightly things to my opponent. Ironically, the house I just bought last year was built on a course that I played all the time as a kid. My house is located where the 8th hole green was. So the course isn't there anymore? Is that what you mean? You mean Avon, Connecticut, if that wasn't... Yeah, I got it. I gotcha. I used to... Oh, no shit. That's funny. My stepdad's daughter lives in Avon, so it's all coming together. Alright, what am I doing? I'm doing this tree. Let's work on this tree. Let's focus here. Can I focus? Can I focus for a second, please? What I'm going to do is do my little stipulations. I like to call this the stipulation work, where I'm going to add some darks. I've taken a brush and cut out a bunch of the bristles, so it's all gnarly and like it's good for this kind of thing. So it just gives you very random little spots, and it kind of mimics the shadows of leaves, which is very useful. And where you want the shadow more, you just concentrate more on it and do it like that. A very good technique for this kind of thing. And again, I footnote Michael James Smith, man. Anyone knows who Michael James Smith is? He's a freaking incredible artist who I think I'm in love with, to be quite frank with you. He's a handsome British man, and he's a hell of an artist. He makes these photorealistic paintings that are just incredible. So yeah, I've learned a lot from watching his videos. Alright, I think that's enough. I'm gonna now just put in like lighter leaves, like highlight leaves. I sure did, sir. I played baseball my first 2 years, and then I played golf my next 2 years. It is a small world. Well, who doesn't love a hunk of a British man? Welcome, Tristabel. I sure do. I don't know how you guys feel, but I sure do. Yeah, I played, yeah, my second 2 years, and I had a ball, because they were the same season, obviously, I couldn't do both. Yeah, I loved playing on the high school team. I'll never forget, like, it was my junior year, but I was on JV, because we had a really good team, like, our, like, five, because we had 5 players, they were really, really good. And so, I guess for one of the matches, I forget what happened, like, they called me up to play on the varsity for that one match, and I was like, okay, so that was, like, the first time I was really going to play where it would count, you know? And I don't remember where we played, somewhere in Connecticut, but, I played, like, one of my, like, I got a 39 on a course I had never played before, which is, like, 4 over par. And I remember, like, coming to the last screen, and, like, the other 4 guys, like, they were seniors, and they were like, how'd you do? And I didn't want to say anything, because I wasn't done yet. And I was like, don't make me nervous. Just shut up and leave me alone. Let me finish this hole. And, yeah, and I was done. I was like, I think I got a 39. And they were like, shut the fuck up, are you serious? They were, like, all, like, psyched. And sure enough, I got a 39. I actually, like, got scored better than some of the seniors. It was, like, such a good day for me. I just, like, one of those times where, like, you feel like nothing can go wrong, you know? Adrian the Moist. Adrian, why are you so moist? But thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. So yeah, that was a really fun memory from high school. High school golf. Oh, the ribald tales of high school golf. Did you also play in high school, sir? Tristabel just comes in with the excellent remark. Well done. Well done. Tristabel right now, ladies and gentlemen, is enjoying a wonderful time in Disneyland. But she's popping in the stream. Isn't that nice of her? Welcome, Tristabel. These leaves look like they need to be a little lighter. Even lighter, I said. Where am I? I'm gonna... Yes, sir, I wanna be in on that, like, 10 NES golf game challenge thing, but I only really know NES Open Golf. And the black box golf, I played that a bunch too. Well, not a bunch, I played it though. I'm just gonna put in these highlight leaves here. And the key with these trees, or a lot of trees, is to like make sure the outline, the outside, is not so straight. Just want like little parts jutting out as much as possible. Just making it look as, you know, non-made up or not symmetrical, you know. So there's a lot of randomness in nature, I'd say. Ren's senpais, we're calling him senpai. That's true. Adrian the Moist, it's a what is a chronic problem, sir? Adrian, oh, because you're so moist? Well, you know, I'm not gonna make any comments on that, but maybe you can work it to your advantage, who knows? I hope you can. But thanks again for the follow. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I do these painting streams Saturday nights, Tuesday nights I've been doing PC games, point and click kind of stuff. I'm playing the Curse of Monkey Island right now on Tuesday nights. And then Wednesday nights I'll do like console stuff, NES stuff mostly. So hopefully you can drop on by those too. Love to have you. I am liking this tree. Liking it. I won one summer league tournament when I was in 8th grade and finished 3rd in another. Awesome, nice. Please play Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf because A, the title is the funniest thing ever and the music is so good. I've never played it. Never played it even once, but there are a ton of golf games in the NES, aren't there? So I really should branch out as I paint a tree. Yeah, I just said branch out. You know what I'm saying? And play more of them. I just love NES Open Golf. It's so much fun. I just took a chance on that game on eBay. I was like, yeah, sure. It's got Mario. How could it be bad? Love it. I freaking love that game, man. Alright. I don't want to go too crazy here, do I? That stem, I don't like the stem so much, but I wanted to join the race. I can get you the details if you want. I mean, I've played a few rounds of golf Grand Slam the last couple of days since first has been running. It's a fun golf game. You can send me the info. I don't know, when is it gonna be? Is it coming up soon? Like, I just feel like I'll not. Well, it's probably gonna be like on a Saturday anyway, and I probably won't be able to do that. That's okay. That's okay. Come up here. Okay, so that's gonna kind of end there. That's all right. All right, let's leave that tree for now. Just a couple more little leaves on the bottom, like in this dark color here. Just to kind of make it look like there are leaves down there. Alright, that's a nice little tree. I like that guy. There's no date yet. It's going to be in a few months. Oh, okay. Yeah. DM me the info. Thanks, man. Adrian the Moist. Hello. You guys and the sports accolades. Upperclassmen be like, what? Okay. So, what am I doing now? There's so much to do. Oh, he already sent it to me. Thank you, sir. I just got it. You're the best, dude. So I need to put in like this rocky sort of border here, but I think I should clarify what the hell's going on over here first. It looks like this kind of comes up. It looks like. Yeah, pretty much just goes back like that. And here. It's just shadowy, I guess, right? Let me just block out that shadow area here. And this shadow comes all the way over, like around here or so. I don't know. That little tree looks great. Thank you, man. Yeah, I like that guy. He's a nice little tree. Adrian the Moist loves that tree. He just one-upped you. Thank you, Adrian. I've whittled away my whole day watching streams. I regret nothing. I've had days like that too, and I'm like, do something. Sounds like a good day. Yeah. But I hate when I have like plans. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, and then it's like 3 hours later and I'm still just watching someone play fucking Mega Man. And I'm like, dude, come on. Get your shit together. Let's just... I'm just gonna block this in. Looks like there's a little point that sort of comes out. The land kind of comes out over here. Oh, you guys can see that, but okay. This just looks like kind of connects over here. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So I don't like this. This needs some work. You know what? Let's do that. There's a lot of darkness back there. The darkness is everywhere. Hey, Colossal, what's going on, man? How are you, buddy? Do you enjoy watching golf or just playing? I like watching it. Sometimes I haven't watched it in so long. I don't know who anyone is anymore, but I'm not the kind of person that's like, watching golf is so boring. It's like when you play it, you understand what's going on and you know how hard what they're trying to do is, so it's like a little more, you can kind of connect with it more, you know? So I enjoy watching it. You watch too? Like I don't watch anything anymore. I don't have like TV really. All I use my TV for is playing video games. TMNT themed relay race. Count me out of that. Wow. Tweaking server settings. Figured this is the best companion for that. Nice. I'm glad to be your companion. Sack races, three-legged races, dressed as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Been watching since the early 90s. Wow, okay. So you know what's going on, I'm sure. Okay, there is... Again, there's just a lot of darkness back there. Let me just... Let's do this real quick. Just gonna kind of kill this brightness back here. I mean, I guess there are more trees here, right? Obviously. Obviously. Yeah, there's some more. I'll just kind of do a little border there for that tree, I think. Shouldn't take too long. That's fine. Tell you what, we can do that real quick. Just take a little green, a little yellow. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. bit brighter. So yeah, next week I'll be back with the King's Quest painting. We did this stream last time, among other things. But that one's getting close. I'm almost done with that one, I think. Just have to really start detailing a lot of stuff in that one. Alright, that's good enough. TMNT 1 is my favorite game. Love it. I love it. Of all time, on any system. Is this sarcasm or not? Retro? Yes. It is sarcasm. That's the whole truth and nothing but it. She's a liar. She is lying. It's not my favorite game. Had it as a kid. Convinced myself that it was a good game. But all the while I knew in my heart of hearts I was being a damned fool and lying to myself. I kind of hate that game. Kind of meaning I hate it quite a bit. There are parts of it I do really like. I think some of the tunes are really great. But it's just a big pile of messiness and laziness, and it just bugs me. Before I do that, I need to brighten this up. It has a lot of flaws, yeah. If you guys ever want to see how I feel about it, I did do a part of a video about it. It's on Max Impact's channel. This grass is super bright, dude. Super. You know what? Let's just do that. Fuck it. I am all over the place, but it's all I can do. This is gonna be too yellow. This is like super duper. More. I need more. It's like yellow. Yes. Yeah, it's his video about never again. It's called like games we've beaten but we will never play again, or we don't ever want to play again. Because I've beaten it not too long ago. I finally was like, I want to beat this game. And I did. And I was like, thank God I never have to play this game again. But then of course I had to play it again to make a video to get the footage. So I had to beat it again. But no regrets. We've done it. Okay, this is gonna come over here, maybe. Looks like this kind of comes up here. That goes like straight through. The Great Sant is here. Where is he? There he is. I missed y'all. How's it going on, buddy? Nice to have you back. We're painting some golf stuff tonight. It's a gift from my stepdad, and I need to get it done, so here we are, painting golf stuff. Okay, that goes up like that. Goes across there. Actually goes up a bit from there. when are you gonna play some Beetlejuice? I don't have that game. I would like to play it. It looks like fun. Thank you, sir. I like that you're digging it. Appreciate that. The dam really isn't so bad. Honestly, Musty Hobbit, the dam is my favorite part of the game because it's different. You have a different tune. It's a fun mechanic. You know, it's a different kind of challenge. The rest of the game, for the most part, is like the same thing over and over. Same enemies. Don't get me going. Don't you get me going on this. So yeah, I'm totally with you on that. So there's like this little hill. So since I know this course, I know this hole. The next tee box is here for the next hole that goes off that way. So that's what this is back here. Great son, you a golfer? You ever play golf? Okay, this is gonna come down. Alright, so there's a really bright strip of like yellow here. A little late tonight, but very glad you make a painting stream again. Heck yeah, man. It's good to have you. Gotta beat that 12-minute world record for Beetlejuice. Yikes. Do I prefer painting from photographs or from nature? Well, I pretty much just do landscaping nature stuff, so if I do photographs, they're photographs of nature, you know what I mean? I don't do like portraiture or anything like that. Although someday I would like to get into that, but that's gonna take some practice. But I do actually like, if you guys have seen, I've only done one so far, but I had the idea like over the winter, they're called dayscapes, where I just find a photograph, usually online, that I really like, on Instagram or something like that, and I'll paint it, and I give myself 24 hours to just bust it out. And there's one episode on my channel, and it's a picture I really love. I'll show it to you, actually. You guys want to see it? Sure, let's take a look. Let me grab it. This is the one I did of just this picture. I found it like on Instagram, and I love this shot. It's such a cool shot. So this was the first Dayscapes one. It's on my channel if you want to see me. I do like a time-lapse video of making this. And I haven't gotten back to doing it because I've just been busy, but yeah. There you go. But so if that answers your question, I really do like I was telling you before, I'll take a photograph and I'll grid it out and make it very like exact. Because then it's almost just like coloring in, like color by numbers almost, and then you can really start messing with the shades and highlights and lowlights and stuff like that. Okay. Oh my god! Can you start with a portrait of Hank Hill? Sure. It'll just be the cartoon, it'll look terrible, but sure. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. I played when I was a lot younger, but my brother is the golfer. I haven't in a long time. Does he? So he still plays? Yeah. Hey, Redox. Uh-oh, I mean like setting up shop outside and painting from... Oh, got you. I've never done that. And I've almost bought... They call them like plein air things. It's like an easel you take and it, you know, you what do you call it? You fold it up. It's like a little box that has a tripod. I would like to do that. I thought about getting one for the summertime, but I haven't done it yet. That sounds crazy. Thank you guys, thank you. Adrian the Moist, how long have you been drawing for? I used to draw a lot as a kid, but then I didn't really for a long time. And I started painting like 3 years ago, so I think the drawing was in me, and then it was just like the logical next thing. I wanted to make it colors and learning how to mix paint, mix colors, different techniques with different brushes and stuff. So drawing a long time, but like I said, I never really did it a ton. Like I haven't for a long time, but now that I'm doing this, it's like, this is basically, like I always say, people are always just like, oh, you're like Bob Ross. It's like, no, nothing against Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. I love a show, but I like to actually, like, I think of this as like drawing with color, whereas Bob Ross, you know, he used oils, and he had a lot of like, it was not like they were, not to, I don't mean to make this sound bad, but like he used a lot of tricks basically, like the way, like, you know how he makes the mountain and he scrapes all the paint away, and then he takes the knife and he puts like a little like line of white paint and he just drags it along and just like boom, there you got it, it's snow, and it looks awesome. But I prefer to go in and like actually draw it out, like doing the leaves like this and stuff like that, you know. Nothing against them, I just, yeah. Dude, I suck at painting, honestly. I don't know how you do this sorcery. I'm a magician, my friend. But thank you, that's very sweet. Thank you, guys. Knocking out one in one day when I get the die for it. Yeah, I think... Have I ever played any tabletop RPGs? Just curious. Tabletop RPGs? I don't know what that is. Can you explain? Red Ox, the reason I wanted to do the dayscapes is because I tend to sit on stuff, like Xanadu. Like, it's done. I just want to sit down and just do the details out at the end, but like, I'm letting other things get in the way. Like, I just want it to be like, I want to just make something 24 hours, I don't care what it looks like when it's after the 24 hours, I'm done. Like, I have to walk away. Because I had to, like, teach myself how to just walk away from something, you know? Okay, let's get back to painting here, because now, I like that. Looks like we can bring this up a bit, the edge of the water, maybe. Curious. Yeah, I think this can get cut up a little bit, so I'll tell you what. Let's just... cheat that up a little bit. There's gonna be some bushes over there. The tree's gonna be there. So that'll be the bottom of the tree. And there's some more of that color in there. That same color from like that grass in the background, there's some there too. Can't wait for Xanadu. Nor can I. My cosplays for the summer all require several stages, so I'm hoping to sit down and basically plan all the stages, then knock out. That's a lot of work, man. I think that can be the bottom right there, and what I wanted to do here, I can do this. Here we go. Tallulah's here. Tallulah is here. So this will be like the start of the reflection in the water. Just want to get this color in. Ma'am? I want to do the cosplay, but I just don't want people bothering me, basically. Fair enough. Pen tape, scissors, and dreams. Ma'am. Alright, you guys want to see Tallulah? We're going to say hello, and then we're going to take her away because I have too much wet paint over here. Here we go! Yes! Say hello. Here's Tallulah. Say hello. 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 Look at this cat. Look at this stinker. Alright, goodbye. You're the best. Never forget it. Okay. There she was. Okay, I have to focus here. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? How about... This tree deserves to have a trunk, right? Let's give him a trunk. Sweet white belly. Yeah, she does. She's like a skunk. You know who she's like? Do you guys know the Pepe Le Pew cartoons? She's basically the cat that Pepe Le Pew always tries to get with. Who like walked under the wet paint or whatever. That's what she's like. So maybe she speaks some French too. You guys are talking about cosplay, so crazy cosplay stuff. There is... Looks like this tree has a little bend in it. And there's like a sign or something? My palette is such a freaking mess. I don't know where the paint I'm using is half the time. Alright, I'm gonna add some color there because I don't like it just being black like that. It's weird. Go get a snack. Very nice. Okay. Tell you what, let's do this part now. Okay, that works. That'll be covered up with those rocks, looks like. Hot dang, I've been mentally inserting staples into my memories of this magazine the whole time. What are you guys talking about? What? Oh, we're on the Xanadu part of the soundtrack. Nice. Tell you what, let's make the little bushes over here. Some bushes over here. Polykill Podcast. How you doing? Welcome. How's it going? How are you tonight? They're talking about restoring Nintendo Power magazines. Why would you have to restore them? Like, because they all get messed up and old and crinkly? I guess, right? Okay. Looks like I'm gonna try to work in some dark here. We're going to bring this over here, so this will kind of be like the water line we're working here. Are you going to repurpose this painting as something to sell as a gaming golf scene? Wasn't thinking about it, no. It was just gonna be a gift. I'll take a picture of it, so I could always make prints of it down the road for whatever reason, but gaming? I don't think so. Like, add Mario or something? I don't know. Just put like the Millennium Falcon up in the sky or something. Sure. Would be interesting, right? So it looks like this comes out. I need to get some of this reflection going in the water again. Or actually, I know I'm all over the place right here. I think this part of the water, let me wait on the water because this needs to get darker and then I gotta put the lights over it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the water. I don't know if I'll get to it tonight. I hope so. But I still have a lot of details to put in here. So how about we move on to over here. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, guys. This was fun. And thanks for everyone who voted as well to work on this tonight. I'm glad it worked out because I was feeling a little stressed out about getting this done in time. So this is definitely gonna help. Looks like this is gonna come over here. Now here, I mean, I don't need to be so exact. I can just make this up more or less. This could be Mario Golf. Librarians can get really excited about helping, so there might be someone in the academic library who would love to answer this question. What question is this? I bought a lot of 50 Nintendo Powers. Oh, mostly low number volumes. Recently, and a few have covers detached from the guts. Oh, okay. I've been trying to figure out how to reattach the covers and just realized I had an expert in the chat. There we go. Nice. Alas, I specialized in technology and worked in the public library, so I don't know enough. Expert enough? Yeah, I love when water's a mirror like that too, yeah. Yeah, when I blocked it in, I really just, you can see the canvas coming through still. I really was just like doing strokes like this with the basic idea of the colors, so nothing crazy. When I go through it, then I'll be more mapping it out. Like this is gonna be darker here, you know, and then I'll go for some like horizontal streaks. It's gonna look sweet, I hope. You didn't vote because you couldn't decide. Damn you. Damn you. That's okay. It worked out. North Bennett Street School? What? What? You missed the poll entirely? Gosh darn it. Has a knack of not showing everything on my timeline. Yeah, I think there's like algorithms and stuff in Twitter as well, right? So, who knows. I got quite a bit of feedback, so it was enough. Don't be sorry, it's fine. I always use Twitter in browser and don't think they have the star setting, so yeah, it's okay. I think I got like 10 votes on it maybe, and it was like 85% this, so that's all good. It's all good. No need to be sorry. Okay, what am I doing? Gotta work quick because this paint is drying, man. So let's do some quick little like darknesses. I kind of already did here, but somehow got translated into Bulgarian. Okay. That's gonna make things even trickier, I would think, right? I would think, yeah. Oh my god. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna start putting these stones in, I think. Why not? That looks like fun, right? So first let's put in just kind of an idea. I think I have to just start relying on myself rather than the picture. Like, it's not gonna be exact, so just let it go, you know? And after this, we'll put highlights in. Isn't it crazy? Just like a little bit of paint, a couple strokes, and like boom, like you have rocks. It's so cool. This is what just like gets me so excited about this kind of stuff. It's so neat. Goes to the middle. It's almost like a little area that goes like that, and then it straightens out about there. So there's a lot of rocks here. Just a little variation of color goes a long way too. A couple white stones here and there. And you leave, so the reason I put a black line in there just to kind of outline it first, so that you see all that black between the rocks. So it looks like that darkness between them all. It looks like you've done something crazy, but it's really pretty easy. How do you acquire paints? Do you go out to, depending on the colors, do you need, or just have a giant stash? I have a giant stash, but I run out of the most used ones, but almost every time I go to the art store, I'll pick up a new one just because they look cool. I'm like, ooh, let me try this one. I just picked up this guy the last time I went. This is orange, because I don't really, you can just make orange with yellow and red, but something about this just kind of caught my eye. So, and I also got a purple. But, yeah. I rarely run out of paint, and if I do, I'll just go to the store, grab one. But yeah, I have a huge amount of them now. Thanks for the info, do some research on this, nice. Polykill Podcast is breaking down the Twitter information, nice. Curse you and your random beta. Life Force, dude. Life Force. One of my favorite soundtracks, no question. So good, dude. So very nice. So yeah, there's like this jutting out of rocks over here. Now I'm humming the, or whistling the Life Force soundtrack. Alright, so again, I'm just gonna put in some dark here, just for like the edge of that land. And then I can put the stones over that. Hungry's taking off, falling asleep. Good night, Hungry. Thank you for hanging. We'll see you. I think tomorrow night you'll probably be on. So have a good rest. Thanks for hanging, as always. Be well. I'm actually bringing this up a little bit. I think it needs to come up just a bit. Any holiday plans? Holiday as in Memorial Day? No. I'm just around here. Just hanging, just working on this actually. And hopefully getting it done by Thursday. Or Wednesday really would be best, and then I can ship it out on Thursday. How about yourself? Any trips? I know you just had a vacation, but maybe you're going away for the long weekend. Yeah, I'm surprised actually a lot of people are here because it's a long weekend for a lot of people, right? Yeah, I'm totally whistling Life Force now, even though I don't hear it. No redstones? Redstones. I haven't even highlighted these things yet. Hopefully I can make them look even cooler. You do any sort of art podcast? I assume you have a podcast. If you'd like to plug it, you feel free to throw on the old link or something to it if you like. What kind of podcast is it? It looks like, I don't know what's going on there really, but yeah, so what I can do now is just take the same color I'm using and add a bunch of white to it. Just make like a highlight for these. Some of those rocks, especially under here, are like very bright. Like, do one of those. Just kind of randomly do that. It's about killing podcasts. Radstones, no trips, mostly gardening work. Oh, that's fun. We're nerds. Yeah, so no one has plans, they're all just hanging out here. We're all just nerds. Dude, being fucking nerdy is kind of the way to go, honestly. Like, do you want to be like real, you know what I mean? Or do you want to be like a kind of phony poser sort of person? Come on. Who wants that? I don't. Gardening sounds great. Yeah, where I grew up, Connecticut, my dad was a gardener at heart. My dad grew up in Manhattan, but he was like a born gardener, who knows. So when they moved to Connecticut, he was so psyched. He started like an orchard and had a garden, and so my earliest memories of going into the garden and like picking peas off of the want to let the lattice work or whatever, and just like eating them with my sister. So I totally get that being it can be like a very like therapeutic thing, you know, just being nature in general. I mean, that's why I love doing stuff like this. Nature's such a powerful thing. You kind of lose touch with it sometimes, and it can make you feel like crap. At least that's the case for me. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. I just want to leave some of them highlighted. You can overdo highlight or overdo, yeah, highlighting very easily, and then it loses its effect. So you just want to have peppered in here and there. Okay, probably a party or two. Okay. I will be sunburned the day and drunk by 4 p.m. tomorrow night. You don't. Oh, headphones will cramp your style? What? What are we talking about? Headphones? Did I miss something or I just forget? It's very like me to forget what we were talking about before and then be like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about me not hearing the soundtrack, maybe? Not sure. Gaming, of course. Yes. What kind of games are you into, Polly? It would be pretty awesome if they just didn't have a podcast. What's your podcast? I don't have a podcast. Your name is Podcast. Spotify link for the interested. Cool. Thanks for letting me promote. Yeah, no sweat. What is it about? Like, what's your deal? Like, what do you talk about? Right. I hope you didn't already type it in and I missed it. That's why I asked if you'd ever played D&D or anything. It's the best. I love discovering people with non-nerdy hobbies who are so intensely nerd about them. Okay. We moved into the place we did last year and didn't get to plant, but we've got a couple apple trees that harvested pretty well. Yes, that's awesome, dude. Hardcore quilters, dude. Hardcore. Nice. Valkyrie, nice. Super quilter by night? I like to dig holes, but people who know plants are so impressive. Yeah. Our podcast spans new and old games. We comedically chronicle our struggle in overcoming our gaming backlogs. That, I think, is extremely relatable, especially to this crowd. That sounds awesome, man. Yeah, I'll click on that link after the stream and check you out. Alright, so those rocks look pretty cool. And I gotta get the reflection in too. Let's not forget that. Okay, again, I don't want to overdo this. Okay. How about... Gotta bring this real dark. Bring the darkness over here. Bring it. Bring it. Yeah, living in New York, every time I stream there's honking, there's an ambulance, there's something. Zizerfall, what's up? My sweet weekend plans so far for the time I'm not watching my child is to grind out Link to the Past any percent while watching streams, which is why I was so slow to reply to what weekend plans there were. Sounds good, dude. Cherry tomatoes? Let's go. I remember eating cherry tomatoes all the time. We had a bunch of them. And I was a kid. I didn't know if I liked them or not. It was kind of like, do I like this? Like, do I like how, like, I bite them and they, like, explode? I'm still not sure about how I like those, to be honest with you. Oh, thanks for the follow, podcast. Appreciate it. Polly. I'll call you Polly. How's that sound? Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I don't want to get too creative with this. I can work on this later if I really want to. Okay, this part needs help. Needs a lot of help. I don't know what's going on over there. Model kits. Nice. Oh, I have to finish painting a few. Yeah, this is a rest weekend for sure. I don't have rehearsal for like a week, so study and rest. What show are you in again? Is it West Side Story? Are you in the West Side Story production that they're doing? Polly's good? Sweet. Do it. You are Polly. Welcome, Polly. That'd be nice if your name was Lester. You'd be Polly Lester. That'd be exciting. Okay, so there are some darks. Let me block in just this water here, because that's gonna get... It's really dark. I need more paint. I need more green. It is 12:30 here. I will probably go like maybe till 1:30, maybe another hour or so. So I really like to get to working on the water. That would be fun. So that's just like a straight line right across there. It's gonna be pretty much like that. Come back to this in a minute. What I really want to do is get this line in here. West Side, yeah, with our wonderful assistant director, I'm sure you know, she is quite wonderful, yes. Oh, that's interesting. My brother doesn't like exploding food either. I'd never heard anyone else not liking that until now. Well, it's the exploding, I mean, as a kid, it's the exploding, and it's also very tart. You know, those cherry tomatoes are very tart, and I still don't know if I like them, honestly. I like tomatoes, like I like them nice and seasoned. You know what I love is taking like a vine ripe tomato, like really rice, slice it, bread, mayonnaise, slice the tomatoes, and then salt and pepper, just like that, like a lot of mayonnaise. I'm kind of a mayonnaise fiend. I like that a lot. It's very nice. Okay, this tree here needs to be re-established, and that shadow needs to be also re-established. Okay, I think that's good enough for that. West Side, yep, sorry. Would be cool if our podcast was about soft t-shirts. Your struggle against scratchy fabric. Mostly about skin irritation is the best detergent for each season. I love Gain myself. Gain is a wonderful detergent. It smells wonderful. My phone is dying. This is not good. I might need to go grab a charger. But that's okay. Alright, let me, again, get this tree trunk in here again. Easy paint, easy. Alright, so that tree's back in. Welcome back, sir. This detergent convo. Man, Polly, you could make so many podcasts. You should have a podcast talking about all your different podcasts. That's stupid. That's a dumb idea. Don't listen to me. Okay. Now. This really needs to get brightened up in here. Can I do it? I think we can do it, kids. Kids? I think we can do it. Just kind of... That's just a nice little contrast right there with those shadows. Oh my god. Trying to blend this color back a little bit, just so it doesn't look so out of nowhere. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Now that I got this color, let me just go over this again. Okay. Cool. You can co-host one? You could do so. I would listen to that podcast. Polygrill, best grilling techniques. Polyfill, best stuffing for quilts, stuffed animals, etc. Polyquill, best nibs for fancy penmanship. Nibs? Did you just use the word nibs in the chat? Poly is a prefix for so many, yeah. Your network is the poly network, which is a set of all sets that includes itself. Proudly delivering 2 at the moment. Well, again, feel free to let everyone know about what you got going on. Okay, now, let's get to this. I really want to get to these stones in here and just bring us right across, but the stones kind of end right where that tree does. So let's do that. I don't like that. Let's get rid of this. Very thin little line here. Okay. I need more black. I've had fun here. Nice to meet, interact with everyone. I'll be back another night. Looking forward. Take care. Thank you, Polly. Yeah, anytime you want to hang, I'd love to have you. Are you on Twitch? Do you stream stuff too? I'll give you a follow back if you do that kind of thing. But thank you for the follow, and yeah, it was a pleasure to have you. Have yourself a great Memorial Day weekend. How you doing? Alright, these stones are gonna be pretty dark. They're back in the shadows. Have fun with the day drinking. Have you ever seen Game Boy photos from the game No Man's Sky? I have not. No. Is it nice? Is it pretty? Does it have some good painting fodder? Is that why you bring it up? Nibs. You and your nibs. Get out of here, will you? Alright, so they're a little more random back here. Gotta hit the sack, Red Ox. Thank you so much for a wonderful little chat session. It's great to hear you laughing in the Mario Karting. Have a good night. We'll see you soon. Alright, so they come out of the shadow here and now here. I'll still lay these down in this color, but then I'll go over them with highlights. That sound good with everyone? Fantastic. I think that works. I will send you screenshots. Please do. Yeah, I love anytime anyone's like, this scene from this game would make a great painting. Like, I love seeing stuff like that. And I love watching people stream and they'll come. Like, Hungry does it all the time. She'll play these games, like, 'cause she plays a lot of RPGs. And I'll be like, ooh, look at that scene. Look at that waterfall. I want to paint that. That's always fun, you know? A lot of these are pretty bright. What is it with the nibs? Nibs deserve to exist. I'm not saying they don't. I like when I hear a word in the chat that has definitely never been chatted before. It's very exciting to me. Nibs is definitely one of those. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. Cat deserves wet food as a treat. Nice. She was just scared by fireworks early on. My cat gets scared by thunderstorms, and it's the like saddest thing because every time it happens, she'll just run into like the door jamb of the closet and just sit there. She gets so freaked out. Nibs are fantastic for spicing things up, Jay. You're not wrong. Okay. Alright, let me... Okay, I'm pretty darn happy with our progress here tonight. I'd really like to start working on the water. I think I can start doing that, I think. But first I need to grab my phone charger, because my phone's about to die. So, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Boom! Okay. Got a charger. Okay, let's get back to work. Okay, I wanted to know how many cats Keyglyph has, but I'll wait for her to return. Ah, No Man's Sky is very interesting. It ain't retro though. Maybe a deal breaker, like Polly not doing podcasts. Well, I'll paint anything. It doesn't have to be retro for me. Anything that's just a cool scene or interesting, pretty. Sometimes you need a little nibs to spice things up. You sure do. Nibs also good when you're out of Twizzlers. Nibblers? Is that really a candy? It's like a name of a candy. Ribs and nibs. But crushed by shelled coffee beans are also nibs. Nibcast. Just make a podcast talking about what nibs are. Okay. So, what to do here? The water line is like in the middle of these rocks. But I could make it just so like the water's here. And then have reflections of the stones and then everything else after that. But I think I might want to start the water over here. I need to darken this up quite a bit. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to need a bigger brush. This should work good. New inbox? What? CNN Cable Nibs Network. You folks are cracking me up over here. Keyglyph, how many cats do you have? Curious. Just curious. Alright, so are you ready for this? I should actually do something real quick. Oh, God. Do you guys hate texting? I cannot stand texting. It drives me bonkers, like how it just messes up your words. I mean, sometimes I miss, but then it'll like give me a suggestion. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll pick that suggestion. And as soon as I go to hit it, it changes. So I pick the wrong word, and just don't get me going. It just drives me nuts. All right, so this comes down dark pretty much all the way through there. Let's just do that. Okay. So first I gotta bring the dark. And not quite that dark. In fact, I might be able to get away with just doing it like that. So I was gonna go over and do like the reflection of that again, which I might still do, but if you can see, I'm just doing these little strokes. And you can kind of make it look like that's the reflection anyway. See what I'm saying? That looks kind of cool. Of course, I don't want to go too high because then... So yeah, look at that. That looks pretty neat. I might still just go and just like add a little bit of streakage there to bring it down. No sweat, Valkyrie. Yeah, I just had that same problem, but luckily I can charge. Oh, just the one. She's a senior cat at this point. We've had her for 12 years now. God, that makes me so sad because my cat's like 9, I think. She's getting close to senior status. Makes me very sad. Definite darks right where the middle of this tree is, so that's pretty dark. Let's put that in. Right where that guy is too. And I can pretty much cover this whole thing in what I'm doing. Mostly dark, and then go over it with reflection stuff. That's kind of the idea. Oh, okay. She was 2 when we adopted her. She was a rescue. Yeah, I rescued mine too. She was 1.5 when I got her. My oldest is 15. Our cat does not act like a senior at all, so don't worry. Okay. Tallulah will still tear around the apartment at 3 a.m. for absolutely no reason. Yeah, you said you got that cat, like you rescued her kind of from being outside, right? That's a nice story. Alright, so I can pretty much start with that and work with that. These areas here need to get some attention to. And the real fun part here is going to be when I get to the sky, because we'll fix up that color, and then we're going to start streaking things across to kind of intertwine those colors, which is going to be really, really cool to see. Oldest is 15, yeah. I mean, cats usually get up to around that age, don't they? 15, even 18, 20. So, you know, it just kind of makes me sad, because, like, you don't ever want to think about your pet leaving and dying, you know? So sad. This is a little off, so I'll have to redo that, because this tree is clearly here. Getting better. The older one doesn't like her space intruded upon, and the kitten was a farm cat, yep, who knows no boundaries. A buddy movie in the making, nice. Kitten was 3 months, we got her. Yeah, you said that last time. Venus has been with us as long as my husband and I have been together practically, so I think of us 3 as a family unit, yeah. One always thinks of their pets as their family, of course, yeah. Yeah, I think I mentioned it in stream, I actually just watched my friend's 2 cats. Like, I was just feeding them for him as he was away. And the original idea was for me to just bring his 2 cats to my place for the week. But I was like, I've never had my cat be with other cats. I don't know how she's gonna be. So it made me a little nervous. So we decided not to try that. But it would be neat to see. I mean, she's a rescue, so she was with this woman who, like, has a ton of cats, I guess, wherever in her house or whatever. So Tallulah was around other cats, surely. But still, I was a little like, you know, I'd have to go to work. No one's going to be here. It's just going to be them 2. It made me a little nervous to try that, so. I think it was a good choice to kind of hold off on that, or just not to try that. Okay. Yeah, I have to redefine these sky areas now because I didn't paint it exactly like the picture. That stress can do some nasty things. So I was nervous about bringing in the kitten. Didn't want to accelerate things. Yeah. Yeah. Our cat hates other animals. All of them, except humans. Humans are mostly okay. It's weird though. I have a dog and a cat and they love each other so. Did you get them when they were young though? Because I think if you get them at like when they're both young and they get to like just come into the world together, they can be fine. Venus is so sweet, but if there's a stray or neighborhood cat sitting outside a sliding door staring at her, she goes full on Hulk. Yeah. Alright, so okay. I have ideas, but I don't have paint I can use. All my paint has dried, so I need more. I'm going to block in this tree's reflection, I think. It's gonna be like that. Let me do the blue first, actually. Sure, why not? I'm just take a little bit of blue and white. I mean, the reflection where this is mostly cloud, so it's pretty white. Dog was older, kinda, but mostly okay. I mean, sometimes they just get along, you know? That's nice. Just gonna mix mostly white with a little bit of the sky blue color. And water reflections tend to be a little darker anyway, I think. Alright, so right there comes down. So that should be right around there. And come up here. Coming up around here. And then, I mean, I'll shape the tree around this more. First, let's just get this color in here. You know, I'll come across like this actually, and then straight up here. Something like that. Hey Keldar, what's going on, man? My cat is attention starved. Well, give that cat some attention, right? I have to go over this a couple times so that the paint actually adheres or covers what I need it to cover. And again, that's too blue. It's gotta be more white anyway. I hope that's not a problem. So that's gotta be rounder, but again, I'm not gonna worry too much about that yet. So this, it's gonna be right where that is. So that's a little lower, so this should be a little higher. So maybe around there. Dip in like that. This should not be there at all. So that tree will come poking out. And then this here and there. I think the rest is pretty good. I'm gonna have to let that dry a little bit before I can go over it again. Do you have feelings or memories associated with different colors? Yeah, colors are very, I feel a very strong connection to some colors. I don't know if it's like a memory thing or whatever, but it's a really good question. That's interesting. There are certain contrasting colors that I love. I love dark oranges with like a black or a dark brown. Like Halloween candy just sets me off in a tizzy. I'll be back with paint thinner. But memories? I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure I do, but I can't think of anything offhand right now. Do you? Do you feel like that's true for you? I just know that I love, there are certain like colors that really pop for me, especially contrasts for sure. All right, while we're sitting here yakking, let's start working on the reflections of this tree. What brush to use is the question. I like this brush. I want it to be obviously very blurry. So let's do some green, some yellow. Let's just get like, you can see like here, it's gonna be like here. Can I do this? And I'll obviously need to get that red spot right around there. And basically, I'm just thinking everything is an up and down stroke because of the water, how it acts. I don't know if this is the brush to use. I think I might want to really scrub this. Or people, times of your life. Oh man, the way Ren is right now, he looks like he has a bionic eye. Camera's perfectly positioned over his right eyeball. It was hecking sweet. He's a Borg, bionic Ren. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. The content we crave. I think it's more like you're saying, I think combos of colors are more strongly associated with specifics. Although I have people associated with colors sometimes. I've heard that before. People are certain colors. I've heard that, yeah. I could have different color palette preferences depending on what it's on. Walls, a canvas, clothes, or like a personal identifier. Your mom's yellow. You're yellow. Interesting. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. See, now I don't know where that paint is that I was just using. So I'm stupid. Wasted a lot of paint tonight. I'm gonna try to just take the color, but then like wipe off most of it. Yeah, I think this is better. Basically just scrubbing this color into the canvas. Like here's this dark of the tree, so if I can kind of like hit the outside of this tree a little bit. That makes sense, right? I think so. Yeah. Too much pain? That's okay. All right, that's working. Like you can kind of see that working, right? My weird associations tend to revolve around numbers. Numbers, I definitely have associations about. Yeah. Personalities are I strongly like or dislike. So do I. So do I, dude. I always hated 2, and I always loved 7. I think that's common though. I think a lot of people have that number stuff. If only we had color tone instead of a dial tone, am I right? Heck yeah, Keldar. You know what I do? And I know this isn't like super weird or uncommon. I think I've heard other people talk about this too, but for a long time, and I try not to do it too much anymore because it kind of got on the verge of like OCD kind of stuff, but every time I see a number or a series of numbers, like a phone number or a license plate, whatever, I have to add all the numbers together to get down to one digit. And depending on like what the digit was, it would be like a good thing or a bad thing. So like, and I did it so much that I got really good at doing it quickly, like knowing what 2 numbers led to what, and then anything adding like a 9 was basically like a 0 because like 9 and 6, let's say, is 15, so 1 and 5 is 6. It's always like that. 9 just doesn't, so you can just discard it as soon as you see it. I still do it just to see like how fast I can do it, or you know, it definitely gets on the verge of like OCD kind of stuff, so I kind of monitor myself with that stuff. Alright, I have to think about this because if there's sky there, so maybe I'll actually add a little bit of sky over here. Because it looks like, I mean, unless I cover that up, but I kind of like that back there, so maybe I will throw in a little bit of sky color in there. Alright, so these leaves are a little lighter. I'm going to try to make a reflection of those here. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm doing this in the right sort of order. I don't know, because I'm gonna have to add like this back here too, so. You hate 5 and 3? I like both of those. Why do you hate 5? 5's great. I'll do that kind of quick math on sequence of numbers too. Really? I never do the math, but numbers can be augmented by others to be more palatable. What do you mean by that? Like if you see a 5, but what numbers do you like? Every number is improved by the presence of 6, 7, or 9. 9 is also just be 10 minus 1. Which is 0, which, yeah. I've got a friend who has major issues with the number 88, so he hates pianos, I bet. And he can't explain it, but it's like a visceral response to it. Wow, that's interesting. Maybe Back to the Future was playing during some traumatic event in his childhood. Nice. You can always count on them. Alright, Keldar. Yikes. Well said. Well said, actually. That's nice. Oh, that's too bright. Easy, easy, easy paint. Easy. Alright, well, we're getting the idea of that. Is that too much? Is it too clear? I want to make sure it's really just... streaks of stuff. I just don't like 5. It's a spoiled brat. Okay. Oh no, never tell them a piano has 8. Yeah. Hadn't thought of that. It'd be funny if he was a pianist. Yeah, 2 is always just the one I hated. I don't know why. Everything else is okay. I'm cool with everything else. Well, 4, I'm not crazy about. I don't like the evens, maybe. But yeah, 7 was my jam. I like 12 a lot. 5 is cool. 3 is cool. Yeah. I don't know. Tell you what. Let's do this stuff up here. That looks like fun. So let's... I need way more paint now. Well, maybe I can use this. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna come over here, do the same thing here. Okay. In the picture, you actually see like the reflection of the sand trap up there. That's kind of neat. I wouldn't think you would see that. Isn't 7 the spoiled one? It never has to work. It's just lucky for no reason. I could see that. I could see that. But my birthday's on a 7. I think that's why, which is a very egotistical way of, you know, explaining that away. But as a kid, I think I loved my birthday and I liked 7. I don't know why. That reflection, wait, when did that happen? The tree leaves are reflected now. Oh my god, yes they are. But I don't know if I'm crazy about it. Well, I'm working on it. But yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. Now I'm just doing reflections of this stuff. I like 13 because it's edgy. Numbers with multiple digits follow the same mixing logic for me. I like 2, so I loved being in my 20s. I'm less enthusiastic about 30s as well. Okay, 40s will be okay, 50s will stink, 60s will be great. When you're 55, you're just gonna be, that's just gonna be the year of the depression. You're just not gonna leave the house. Okay. I need more stuff over here. I definitely need more paint, that's for sure. See, I didn't like when I was 22, because I was like, it's 2, and there are 2 2s. So that was like disaster. Just disastrous. That's why I really am, I should hate 4 more than I do, because 4 is 2 2s, both in addition and multiplication. But I give it a pass for some reason. It's okay. I really just hate 2. I love 22 because that's my birthday. Oh my god, we're like... We're clearly just like egotists. We just like our own birthdays and numbers. That's funny. I'm running out of room on my palette. Do you guys want to see my palette? I can show it to you if you want. If that's interesting to you. Alright, so there's this color up here, which I need to add more of up here. Don't want to lose all those darks, but so this is gonna come like I am destroying this brush, but oh well. I destroy a lot of my brushes. You do want to see the palette. Okay, 1 second. Bro, get this. 124 is 7 twos. Wait, what? 7 twos? Palindromes are my jam. We do want to see the palette. Okay. Alright, well here it is. It's crazy. You ready for this? Check out this palette. So like, here's the color I'm using right now. This pretty much down here has been all tonight. I really need to clean this thing, so yeah. Don't really have much room. What are we talking about? 124 is 7 twos? Explain that. Squared, that is. Like 2 to the 7th? You had a special party on your palindrome birthday? What's a palindrome birthday? You're like, yeah, you switch it like a palindrome, I guess. I would think that's what that means. I'm gonna give the TV over to my husband. Have a good night. Take care, Valkyrie. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging. See you soon, I hope. I'm making this a little bit brighter. Only thing is I gotta make sure that it's reflecting the right color. Yeah, I'll work on that later. I'm bad at maths. How did you come up with that, though? Like, as if it were 12, 11, 21. You guys are freaking me out with all this palindrome talk. Freaking me out. Alright. Now... gotta do something about, so I gotta bring the rocks into the reflection too. Think about where the water line is. Like that's gonna be the water line. Now the water line should really be in the middle of the rock, so that means those rocks aren't really so good now. Or I could just bring this down a little further and put the rocks in there like the reflections. Gotta start planning now. What day? Gotta start Date in shorthand was the same frontwise as back. Right, right. You Tristabella's still hanging here and there. Okay. I guess let me try to do these rocks. How am I out of paint again? Again? Because I really like those rocks. I don't want to have to redo them. So let's say like here. So that means this color has to come down, I think. Eesh. Eesh. Yikes. Before I do that, I got you, Musty Hobbit, yeah. Like you just swivel it around. I get what you're saying there. Oh man, okay. More white. More white, less room. I have no room for any of this. Let's try to make a little bit of reflection of these guys. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change that green. It's gotta come down farther. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Ugh. Time to hit the hay. Thank you so much, Jay. Have a great night, man. We'll see you soon. Have a good weekend. Check you soon, dude. Okay. And that is 2 whites. Where am I? Now it's something I'll never forget. Someone, hang on. Look up the number. Ambigram? Off the top of my head. Ambigram. Someone I know has a phone number that is an ambigram, and they didn't even know it until I pointed it out. So that's the thing where it's like this, and it's the same thing. I think it's usually first 2 words or symbols that can be rotated, but I feel like numbers count. Ambigram. That is quite the term. I've really enjoyed where this chat has gone tonight, guys. I think we've done some very special work, you know? Darkness, dark. Oh, I feel like I have to get rid of that green strip before I do this. Which is kind of annoying. That is not their number. Let me call them real quick. Hello? Yeah, I have to get rid of that green. That sucks. Let me just do that real quick. Oh, goodbye, work. That's what happens sometimes, though. That's okay. Because it's gonna look dope when I get it right. What time is it? It's 1:40. Oh my god. Alright. This is the last thing I'm doing here, guys. But let's get this looking cool. Okay, and then we can go in with the green. Which green? Such progress. Yeah, we've made some pretty good progress tonight. The green there. So basically the problem is, here are the rocks. The rocks have to be reflected though, so we gotta figure out where the water line is so you can see the reflection. I don't want to put the water line like in the middle of these rocks because I like how they look. So I'm just gonna have to pretend the water line is on the bottom of these rocks. Therefore, I need to reflect them in here. But where they're reflected is going to be black, just like it's black behind these rocks, and then the green will be. So the green was too high, so I have to. So let me first do the rocks, then I'll put that green back in. Hope that makes sense. Let's begin. So first, let's just make basic shapes of stuff. I don't like that. Alright, one sec. I'll tell you what I don't like. Don't like how those are too spread out. I want it to just be like that. Yeah, and now I can reflect those. The green was too damned high. Darn these greens. Darn this stuff. Does anyone know that movie quote? Darn this stuff? My sister says it all the time. It's very funny. Okay, so that's reflected there. A little higher. Wow, did you guys hear that by any chance? Because it sure sounded like someone just broke someone's windshield. Fantastic. Ah, yes, okay, so that's gonna be like that. Just going over like the basic shapes right now. I'll put in highlights later. I do, but I have to think. Crud, it's a woman saying it. I need a hint. Oh, it is a woman. You need a hint. Okay, Avon calling? Is that a good hint? Darn this stuff? Yes! Nice job. And then we apply a coat of makeup. She's so funny in that. Nice job. I love throwing in some movie quotes and streams. It's my favorite. It's my favorite, like Hungry always says. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. I like this. I like this. But I'm also getting tired, so this is the last of it, my friends. Give it to my friends and loved ones? Oh no, Edward. I'm sure you think that's the right thing to do. It's a fun little exercise to make your brain realize where reflections go, like what the shape is. Pretty fun though. She's putting the scar remote, yes, exactly. So I don't do makeup really, but for my senior prom I decided to have it done by a professional for the experience. And the entire time I was imagining I was Edward and you're just there. So funny because of how they filmed that scene from his perspective. Yeah. I had to try to not smile while she was doing it. That is a fantastic story. First, we add a layer of concealer. She's so funny, oh my god. When I was in high school, my mom actually sold Avon. And she would pretty much force me to go with her in the car and help her. And we'd have to drive around the neighborhoods and drop the little pamphlets in there. Good times. Good times. Okay, so now after I put this stuff in, I'll be able to put some where the lights are and stuff. That'll really make it start to pop. In fact, let's do that right now. Real Avon calling. Yep, one of us would go and the other would go Cool. Everton, nice. Great stuff, dude. Great stuff. Alright, so white, for example, right here. Just a little bit right there. Just a little bit like that. A little streak right there. That guy right there. And this guy. This guy's real white, isn't he? That. Alright, so now we've got some proper reflections going, I think. Now, I don't really see in the picture, do you? You don't really see the water line. But should I add a little, maybe? Not sure. Yeah, real Avon calling, no joke. No, I think the last thing I'm really gonna do in the stream is gonna add in the green back, and I need to fix that green up too, because it needs to be. So, and this works out because I just used some more paint. Keep losing where I mix my paint because of my palette, because as you saw, it's a nightmare. Looks like a pink nightmare. That actually comes, I can bring more of this color actually up around here. Yeah, Key, I think if we had gone to high school together, we would have been pals. Pretty sure. We could have had rap battles together, dude. That was, I'm still laughing about that. That was so fun. Okay. Adrian the Moist is back. Don't do it. What am I not to do, Adrian the Moist? Talk to me. And I'm glad that you are in agreement, Key. Alright, I'm fine with that. And then, so now let's bring up this part. And then look again, it's got more of this sort of ochre color here. I think you're screaming into the void, the only sane voice. What is that in reference to? I'm lost. Should I be understanding that? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I think this is looking cool, folks. I think I am happy with this so far. Yeah, man, I think that looks cool. And I would have forgiven you for never wanting to come to my birthday party to celebrate my 22nd birthday. No, I would have been there for you. It's okay. I would have just been like cradling in the corner like, hey. I'm actually not sure. I think you said you were going to bed and stopping, but here you are, risking it. This is it though. I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I just want to take a look at this. I think that looks pretty cool. There are some more rocks that kind of come out there in the shot. It's just like video games. It's just like, okay, I'm done. Wait, I have this new item. Let me see if I can use it in that place where I saw before. I'm just gonna like, real quick, add in some stones. That kind of, they seem to jut out. Like in between where those reflections come. So let me just maybe add in a couple larger stones here. It's like, oh, I got this key now. Remember all those doors I can open now? I wonder what's behind them. Big mistake. Big mistake. Gotta get going, but have a great night. This is super fun. Glad I caught a paint stream. Dude, it was great to have you. Yeah, I'm about to stop. I don't even know if anyone's on I can raid, but thank you so much for hanging. See you in the other streams, and hopefully Tuesday night I'll be picking back up with Monkey Island, so hope to see you there. And have a wonderful night, dude. We'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. Good evening. Good evening. Couple last reflections and then that's it, my friends. That's it. Still got 4 viewers in. Whoever's here, thank you so much. But this will be the end. Let's just add a couple little streaky streaks over here. Bye. Oh. Okay. Bye. Thought I missed some chat there. Alright, I'm just adding some streaks and these reflections over here if I can. Clearly can't. It's not working. Get over here. Okay, folks, I'm done. This is it. I'm done closing the water. And that's it. So, who is here? I've got 4 viewers. Whoever you are, thank you so much for hanging. Thanks for hanging tonight. I'm going to raid what the hell, see who's on. It's late, but certainly wouldn't be shocking to find people still on at this crazy hour. Good lord, man. Shroom is on. Dan Carnett. I've never rated him. Let's see if he really does have, if he's really on. If he's on, we're gonna rate him. Yeah. Looks like he is. Dan Carnett. Alright, let's rate him. What the hell? If anyone's here, we're gonna rate. Dan Carnett. Let's do it. This channel is intended for mature audiences. I hope that's okay with everyone. Okay, folks, thank you so much for hanging. I will see you on Tuesday night for more Curse of Monkey Islands, and then Wednesday night for a big birthday blowout stream. And then next Saturday night, we will continue with the King's Quest piece painting again. So thanks for hanging. Have a great night, everyone. Happy Saturday. Good night. Later on.